are live. Welcome, everyone. I should probably move my mic in front of my face. Hi.
Hello.
Why the fuck would you want me in front of your face?
No, I'm moving my mic. Oh. Oh, God. I'm not awake yet, all right? Forgive me. Bunny! How we doing, buddy? Hello, Jane. And we've got a dire thing somewhere. Dire thing already played a fart sound. And that's why you guys show up. For the random goofiness. And we have a Zan. And a Gale Queen Wave. That was great. The entire thing, as is tradition, yes. Fart sounds. So, I believe, if my information is correct, we should be one stream away from hitting affiliate level here. Which
So
is good.
After this one.
Hold on. I'll let you know in a second. You're not wrong about this music, G. This music is actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Which way? What we have here? Achievements. There we go. Yeah, so not after this one, it's after the next one. So tomorrow I'm going to do a rerun of the stream before my stream. So I'm going to wake up early, and we're going to do a rerun of this stream on this channel. And it's going to be this exact show right now that you're watching, but tomorrow, and it's going to be not live. It's going to be recorded. But, that being said, pop in for that if you want. If you are going to miss any part of this show. And if you want, you can also watch it on YouTube, because I've been trying to do good about posting these videos to YouTube as well. It's a lot of work. And I'm not even making custom thumbnails or anything like that anymore, so. But here we are. I feel like I need to like move my camera over or something. We need to like shuffle, because we got two guys with the purple backgrounds on top of each other, then two guys with the white walls on top of each other. It's a very purple and white sort of.
Excuse me, that wall's grey, not white.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. I'm so sorry.
That wall's not white, it's cream.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Zan.
It's eggshell.
It's eggshell, yeah. It's beige. It's, I don't even know. There's 8,000 words for the color of white.
RGB thinks that G and Nick share a bedroom.
Hold on, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I have presets for this exact scenario. We could just do this and go boom. Now I'm green.
Yeah, that's cool. Purple and green.
There we go. So welcome in, everyone. This is episode 5 of season 5, and today we're going to be talking about nonsense for a few hours. Getting very close to our affiliate goal here, and if all goes well, then by next week's show we should be affiliate. And I know I've probably said that before, but it requires me to do work, and sometimes I get lazy, so my bad. I'm too lazy to turn my own lights on today. But it's just such.
We're meant to be doing one another night.
Eh?
Or I forget that we're meant to be going live another night.
Oh yeah. Mike missed games night because he was out playing Diablo with his friends. Hey, it's all good. If you should take social interaction over podcasting any day. But we had fun. We had a bunch of people on.
Well, technically, this is social interacting.
Sort of. Doesn't matter. But we played some golf with friends and got very sweary.
Very.
Oh man, I think we all raged at separate points.
Yep.
But yeah, it was fun.
Some more than others.
I swear we still need another Call of Duty stream at some point, Nick.
I haven't updated or played it in months. Probably
I knew they
over
were.
6 months.
I'm banned.
Oh dear.
Gail banned me.
Ah,
Probably for good reason.
Yeah. I got too aggressive and violent.
Yeah, personally, I'm a much happier person without playing that game. You need Nick Rage? Well, watch Golf with Friends. There's plenty of Nick Rage in that. Jeez, I got even a little creative swearing.
mm-hmm.
Whoops.
Yeah, there was some choice words.
Not yet, June.
Oh boy.
Still waiting for it, sweetheart. I bought some beard oil for Jane during the
hell
week.
yeah.
I think,
Nice.
was it Monday or Tuesday or something like that? And she sent it straight out, but Royal fails being slow with it.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, they're good at that.
Are they striking right now?
God knows.
They're striking all the time.
I know. Seems like you
And you
guys
put-
always have some sort of strike on.
Teachers are striking again.
Oh, goody. What this time?
Yeah.
Wages?
Probably they don't get enough holidays.
More than us.
Yeah. Get more than any other fucking line of work.
We have a strike going on over here in the vehicle manufacturing industry, I guess.
Right?
So the top 3 auto manufacturers are striking for better wages because essentially the profits are like record breaking, but it doesn't match with like the raise increase for wages. Like they're getting like the guys that have been there for like 20 years get like a 50-cent raise, and yet they're
Right.
record breaking profits across the board. So they're striking for that. And they've been on strike for quite a few weeks now. I guess they're getting a little closer, but they've actually expanded the strike from the big 3 plants in Detroit, like because that's where all the cars are made apparently,
Motor City.
where they used to. And then it's expanded now to the #1 distribution center for like the parts that are required to make the vehicles. So they're expanding the strike, and hopefully they'll get it resolved pretty soon, because otherwise it could be bad for, I don't know, prices will go up in cars or something, I don't know. But a lot of dealerships are like trying to buy back as many vehicles as they can. Like, we'll give you 200% for your car. It's like, yeah, no kidding, because you're gonna run out because all these plants are shutting down.
Oh, well.
Not much longer, the Canadians folded. Uh-oh. But they also, I mean, obviously we also have the Writers Guild strike still ongoing.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff. New shows and
Yep.
new seasons are going to be on a wait until
Yep.
they're sorted, which is a bit of... Yeah.
Stranger Things, we're not getting that until 2025 now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
writers
probably be fucking dead.
writers and actors, apparently, according to Dyer. And it's affecting a lot of people because any new show that comes out, they're using like AI generation. We always get on this topic, but AI generation, that's one of the main sticking points of the strike, is they're trying to get job security and limit the amount of AI generated content that's out there.
Mhm.
And they apparently used AI to create the new season of American Horror Story. So people are calling for a boycott of that.
Right?
So
Didn't know that.
might be interesting. Yeah, but they tried real hard to get people to watch because they have Kim Kardashian on it.
I didn't even
Oh,
know that shit
look
was
at you,
still
dude.
going.
Yeah, it's still going.
Well, I can guarantee
stopped-
that
I
you
stopped
won't- I will
watching
not
after.
be watching.
Yeah. I stopped watching after like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I mean, it was the last one I
It just
watched.
started getting ridiculous.
Yeah. I like the circus one when they were all at the carnival thing.
Oh,
That
the
was
freak
pretty
show one.
Yeah, that was
I've never,
good.
wa- I've never
It
watched
was
that.
good.
It's a good show overall, I think. And then,
I think
My
I
favourite
actually
one was
watched.
probably my favourite was probably the Asylum though.
yeah, Asylum was really good.
I think I only watched a couple of episodes of the first season.
First one was kind of slow actually.
Yeah.
You know, it was more creepy. I think it was a better actual story. You know, it was just more of a ghost story than anything else. And then the second one started getting into more of the supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
Threw a few curveballs in there as well.
Yeah. I've been. I'm slowly getting the Daryl Dixon version of The Walking Dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Slowly getting that one in.
Oh, has it started?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. I didn't know
Yeah.
it started.
Yeah. It's set in Paris.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
Yeah.
set in France. But he's got
Wonder
a
if it's
fix
going
in
to be
Paris.
Paramount then that'll show it.
I think it is on Paramount.
Right. I'll need
I
to
don't know
have a
because my
look
mate
at it.
downloads it all for me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I need something new to watch.
I've got the Maggie and Negan
Oh, yeah.
spin-off.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
got that one to watch yet.
City of the Dead or something like that.
Yeah. What was it? Yeah, something like that. Dead City or
Dead
City.
City, that's it, aye. That's it.
And later on this year, we're getting the Rick and Michonne spin-off.
Which I am looking forward to because they never did get to finish that arc.
No,
The Rick
no,
arc.
I just hope they
teased
don't
it.
put you out on it.
They teased it, the bastards. You know, and then Michonne, sorry, spoiler alert for those that haven't finished The Walking Dead, so switch off for just 2 seconds or 2 minutes. Okay, they've gone. Right. Yeah, the bastards teased us, you know, the whole fucking is he alive? And then Michonne fucks off and then that's it. Nothing else. And you're like, oh, come on. You know, and then we find out like about a month later, oh, we're going to be doing that as a series.
Well, originally they were
okay.
going to be doing it as cinema
back.
release films.
Really?
Yeah, and then they changed it to doing a full season of it, and now they've reduced it again to 6 episodes.
Right.
But they, from what I can gather, each one of the spin-offs, they're leaving the ending so they can carry it on again if the viewer numbers are there.
Yeah. The Negan one should be good because I loved the whole thing between Maggie and him. You know, because for obvious reasons.
I was going to say, let's face it, a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire killing her husband.
Mm-hmm. Knocking his eye out.
Yeah.
Goo!
Yeah. Wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
It was a good episode.
What a character, though. What a character, Negan. You know you shouldn't like him, but he's the most human character of the lot of them, if you ask me.
I stopped watching it in season 6, The Walking Dead. I just got so bored with it.
It did get boring. I've said this before here, like, I'm one of these guys, when I start watching something, if I'm at least 2 or 3 seasons in, I've got to finish. You know what I mean? No matter how shit. Hence how I managed to finish Lost. Even though
I was fucking lost at the end of that.
Yeah. I was too invested. I'd watched about 2 or 3 seasons before, you know, realising this is shit. And then I found out, you know, how many seasons it was going to be, and it was going to come to an end and they were going to tie it all together, and I was like, right, okay, I've got to finish it then. And I was still disappointed.
Jeez.
Yep. And the one I'm most looking forward to is on, I believe it's New Year's Day. Snow starts up.
Yeah, I remember you saying last week, and I didn't even know that was going to be a thing.
Yeah, they finished
I forgot
filming
to
it.
actually say to my mother, because like she's a massive Game of Thrones fan. She's read it, all the books.
Yep. Oh, I can't wait for that one. Well, I've got to be fair, his was one of my favourite characters throughout Game of Thrones.
Yep.
But,
Never watched Game of Thrones.
Well, you mentioned her earlier on, Gwendolyn Christie, her character.
Yeah.
She was probably one of my favourites.
which one was Gwendolyn Christie?
The big blonde.
Aye.
And the knight
Oh,
that was
The
the
knight-
knight who was 6 foot and blonde.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can't
The
remember her
one that
name now.
basically guarded Jamie.
Yeah.
Can't remember her name. There was too many characters to remember.
Wasn't it Brianna?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Brianna of Tar or something.
That's the one.
Brianna Targ. That's the one. Nice one. Yeah, she was a fantastic character.
Yeah.
So was the Hound. The Hound, I liked him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's Scottish, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Rory. Oh, fuck. Forget his name. Rory something.
I'll
I
be
just
back.
found out recently.
I'll let you guys talk about this. I'll be back in a minute.
Cool. No, I just found out recently James Cosmo. Don't know if you know the actor. Scottish actor. You'll have seen him in a load of things. Kind of older guy. Really, really gruff voice like that.
Braveheart.
He was in Braveheart. He was also in Highlander. He played Conor McGregor. Conor McLeod's best mate before he became immortal. He's for Clydebank.
By the way, they're remaking Highlander.
Henry Cavill. Yep. But yeah, James Cosmo, he's from Clydebank. So, yeah, another thing that Clydebank's got to be proud for.
Evening, Lynn.
Even though it's a shithole.
Have you heard that they're remaking Krull as well?
Yeah, Gail was showing me last night.
That's one of my favourite movies, man.
Okay, where you go, man.
It's a pile of shit, but it was
we watched the
fantastic.
trailer and I went, that was shit.
It was shit, but it was so shit, it was amazing.
It was a proper low budget film.
Oh, yeah. I loved that movie, man.
Yep. I'm dreading what the remake's going to be like.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be any worse, really, can it?
Oh, it can be. Oh, it can be. If certain people get their fucking fingers into it.
You know what I watched the other day? The new Evil Dead Rise.
Very good film.
It was actually really good.
Yeah, I actually put that on par with the first Evil Dead film.
I was going to say, like, I saw the remake, the first remake, and I was like, yeah, it was all right. But it tried too hard to be a modern horror.
Be truthful.
This one,
the first remake was a pile of shit.
it was. That's what I'm saying. It tried too hard to be a modern horror movie, but still have elements of the original, instead of just being a new Evil Dead movie.
Yeah.
Which is what this, like you said, this one's more like, you know, the Evil Dead.
Yeah.
It felt more like an Evil Dead movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. We don't watch much horror. Gail doesn't like them, so
I used to hate horror until recently. I don't know why, but my tastes have changed.
I tend to watch it
really
every now and
enjoy horror
again.
movies.
I watch them with my daughter every now and then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good movie, The Evil Dead Rise.
I do like a horror.
I like the fact that it had more of the original lore.
Yeah.
You know, bringing the Book of the Dead into it again, and even having, I didn't even know it was him, but Bruce Campbell is in it.
Yeah.
He's the voice of the priest.
Yep. Another film I watched. Was it last week? I think it was last week I watched it. might have been the week before. They what's the fucking name of it? The boat that brought Dracula in.
Oh,
The last voyage of the Dementor.
Voyage of the Dimitri.
Is it Dimitri?
Yeah,
Demeter.
Demeter. Sorry, Demeter.
Okay, I must be fucking dyslexic because I thought it was Dementor.
Yeah, that's Demeter.
Demeter.
I've got it. I've still not watched it yet.
Me
Very
either.
good film. I was expecting it to be a pile of shit, but it wasn't.
It's a good idea because it's a whole ship full of fucking people, and by the time it gets to London in the story, I think it's just basically an afterthought. The voyage of the Demeter, it's mentioned, and that's it.
Yep.
But it seems like such a big fucking thing that happens, like a full ship of people travels from Eastern Europe. By the time it gets to London, the whole fucking ship's dead.
Yep.
I'm from Game of Thrones, is in it, which is one reason why I want to watch it. The captain of the ship, he's in. Yeah, I thought I quite like his acting. So
yeah, didn't he play the Black Watch Commander originally?
I think so.
I'll have to look now.
So
Can't remember the bloody actor's name.
Okay, cast. Here we go. Oh, Liam Cunningham.
yeah,
Yep, the Onion King. Or Onion Prince, whatever his name is. As he was known in Game of Thrones. Yes. Oh, David Dasmalkian's in it as well.
There was another one that I watched the other day was a film called Cobwebs.
Nope.
never seen that.
Again, very good film. I expected it to be a pile of shit. And no, it is not all about spiders.
Okay.
Because if it was, I would not have fucking watched it.
Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Go on, Jen.
Do you know what I've watched? My uncle had been telling me about this movie for ages. And it has been in my Amazon watch list for God knows how long as well, but I finally got into watching it. Bone Tomahawk.
Right, not heard of that one.
It's a western with Kurt Russell. Keep forgetting the guy's name. He's been in all the Conjuring movies. The lead actor in all the Conjuring movies, Patrick something his name is. But yeah, Kurt Russell and him. It's a western and it takes a real fucked up twist. It is brutal, but what a movie, man. Absolutely amazing. If you've never seen that movie, strongly recommend watching it. Just be prepared because it gets kind of gory.
God,
Just
I
ever
know.
so slightly. I know it doesn't bother you, but just anybody else. CC.
I will go on to Prime and see if I can find it.
Yeah,
Bone
it's free
Tomahawk.
to watch on Prime. Bone Tomahawk.
Okay.
Brilliant movie. And it's one of those ones. It starts off and you get an idea of what's going to happen, but it's all kind of.
Give me 2 seconds.
All character based. You know, the lead actors. There's only about five or six actual actors in the movie.
Right,
It's one of those ones, you know, it's small cast, but they're all amazing in it. Every one of the characters steals the show from each other, you know, especially Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Brilliant movie. Well, I was well impressed.
That's fine. I've got the last Insidious film to watch. I haven't watched that one yet.
I don't remember if I've seen that.
Haven't seen any of the Insidious films.
They're quite good.
Yeah, I've not seen them either.
I know I've seen all the Conjurings except, well, up till this one that's ready to come out. Yeah, exactly. Puddle, Snake Plissken, Kurt Russell. I prefer to think of him as Jack Byrne. It's all in the reflexes.
That's what she said.
Charles
says a new one.
New one's poop.
Okay. See, the problem with the Conjuring movies is it's based on the Warrens, Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the stuff that you see in the movies is like exaggerated by like 800%.
Gotcha.
Because half of the stuff that they investigated, you were lucky if you get somebody that spoke in a different voice or anything like that. It was usually just bumps and stuff and the odd thing moving on its own, you know, that they make it out as though they saw demons on a regular basis.
It's
well, that's
everyday
Hollywood for you, isn't it? Hollywood has to make it interesting.
Yeah. I mean, like that, I'm not diminishing what they done for the paranormal community, but you know, it has been severely exaggerated.
Well, it was the same with The Exorcist, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's another one I watched. I was telling the guys earlier, I watched that The Pope's Exorcist.
I haven't watched that one yet.
The Russell Crowe movie.
Yeah.
It's alright. Don't buy it.
I'm not going to buy it. I've already got it.
Well, there you go.
It's alright. I mean, the impression I got is that it's based on true events.
Yeah.
But it seems a bit too far-fetched, to be honest. But it's a decent movie if you're into that kind of thing. If you're into horror and the whole possession thing, it's alright.
When was the last time we had a halfway decent horror series, you know?
Oh, horror series?
They just don't make them like they used to.
No. Funnily enough, there's a new Exorcist movie ready to come out.
Yeah.
Next month.
Is that in the lineage, or is it just a different...
The mother comes back, Reagan's mother.
Ooh.
She gets brought in to help out with the possession of 2 young girls. I don't know if it's the same demon. Or if it's just, yeah.
I always enjoyed the old Halloween films.
So did I.
Yeah.
Up to a point.
What's your favourite one?
3.
Ooh, Season of the Witch. That's a controversial one. Because that was the one that didn't have Michael Myers. Mine was always 2, the one in the hospital.
I liked them all, to be honest.
Yeah.
What about Halloween X?
Was that the one that came out in 2000?
Yeah, it was like one of the newer ones.
Oh, God, that was awful, man.
I like bad horror films. What can I say?
I like bad horror films too.
What are horror films with Jason?
Friday the
13th.
Yeah.
Friday 13th. Right, I'm having a brain fart again.
Which I also liked.
Yeah, I did.
Out of the big 3, though, like Jason versus Freddy versus Michael Myers, I always went for Freddy. He's funny, but he's also scary. You know, he plays pranks. He's a little goofy.
Loved the Nightmare on Elm Street films.
Yeah,
I've always found Nightmare on Elm Street to be comedy.
Yeah.
I never liked them.
Same thing with Child's Play.
They kind of
in Chucky films
went into that kind of Evil Dead category for me.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like halfway.
Don't take them seriously.
Yeah,
no. It's a wild slasher.
Here's bad horror films for you. Do you remember Maniac Cop?
Oh, aye. Bruce Campbell was in that as well.
Yeah.
He was the big bad, as far as I remember.
Yeah, I think he was actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he played the Maniac Cop.
Yeah.
How appropriate.
Hellraiser, yep. Hellraiser was
Hellraiser.
good.
Oh, I love the Hellraiser films.
Yeah.
You seen the remake? The remake's actually not too bad.
I've got them all.
It's just not long enough for my liking.
I think there's actually 15 Hellraiser films that I've got.
Jesus.
Jeez. There was a lot of them, right enough.
Another series I used to like watching was Scanners.
The first Scanners was fantastic. Michael Ironside was in that one. It was really good.
You had Candyman.
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't like that one. I thought that was boring.
Thought it was alright.
The one that went back into the origin of him, it was Farewell to the Flesh, I think it was called. It was really good. It explains about how he came to be.
No, I think we've done. I think the first time I watched the first Nightmare on Elm Street, I can't have been any older than 8 or 9.
Jesus. You got an early start.
Yeah.
That's about the same.
And I'm not joking. I just sat there laughing my head off at that woman being dragged across the ceiling of the bedroom.
I was 8 years old when I watched Werewolf from London, and I had nightmares for about a week.
They're actually remaking that as well.
Oh no!
American Werewolf in London. Yeah.
Leave it alone. It was too good to remake. This annoys me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that movie. Why remake it? Special effects for its time still put some modern movies to shame.
Yeah.
That whole transformation sequence was just incredible for its time.
And I did hear along the grapevine that they're talking about remaking Dog Soldiers as well.
Never seen it.
I don't know if it's a remake. I think that it's going to be a sequel from what I've heard.
Right.
Actually, I know originally they were going to do more.
From what I've read, it sounds like a remake.
Is that Dog Soldiers Werewolves set in Scotland?
Mm-hmm.
It's
the army training.
I thought that was fucking epic. It was a really good film. I enjoyed that. I'm
hoping it's going to be a sequel because don't remake it. It's too good. Yeah. And it's never going to be any better than the original.
Yep. And another one they're doing, apparently, even though they've remade it a good few years ago, is Salem's Lot.
No.
It's getting turned into a series.
Is it?
Yep, it's going to be another TV series, as far as I know.
Right, okay.
And it's going to be more around. In fact, didn't they do a series? Yeah, they did. There was a series done not long ago, actually. It was Jerusalem's Lot. And it went into how the Master arrived.
Okay.
And took over the town. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was only a few years ago. But I think this is going to be a TV series from what I remember, though. I know the original was like a mini series.
Mm. Yeah, well, the original film was only 3 hours long.
Still one of the creepiest scenes ever is the boy at the window.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's just the noise, the clawing at the window. That doesn't bother me like nails on a blackboard or anything, but it's just the fact that it's a kid just clawing at the window. It's like, yeah. Creeps me the fuck out, man.
That was another good one. The amount of times I used to just binge watch it over and over again.
But I mean, there's some movies you should just not touch. And
Agreed. Yeah.
Dog Soldiers is one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too recent for a start.
Yeah.
It's too recent to be remade. I mean, that's one of those ones, why bother? It still stands up today.
It's all about that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That and they're out of ideas. Like I said, there just hasn't been a good horror movie series in a while. I mean, probably the last decent one was Scream. Like, most recent. I swear to God, if anyone says Paranormal Activity or anything like that, you're crazy.
I wouldn't really call Scream horror.
No, nor would I. It's a slasher.
Ugh. Subgenres, okay.
We're getting into gent and all that now, and gent core.
Yep.
I agree with Bunny. Scream was shit.
The first one?
Even the first one.
Aw.
But the last one made a lot of sense.
The most recent, you mean? Like, they came out, what, last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one, too.
That one actually made a lot of sense.
Was it not this year?
I think it was made last year, but released this year.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Triple Six Mastery.
Never seen a horror film
movie that was actually scary.
There's not that many out there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Because, like, you kind of can see past all the special effects and whatnot. Like, it could be good special effects, but I don't think it's particularly scary. Plus, like, movie gore and real life gore is way different. And, like, I love movie gore, but I can't stand real life gore.
I mean,
see, to me, a horror movie doesn't necessarily have to have gore.
No, it's
horror,
sometimes the psychological elements
lost the whole plot, no pun intended, but the whole idea of horror is supposed to psychologically scare you. Keep you out as well. It's supposed to be creepy.
Yeah, I just had a weird little hiccup.
But too much of modern horror relies on the sound production.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have the dialogue so low in the mix you're forced to turn up the volume, and then it'll just go booga booga, and that's it. Job done.
I hate jump scares though.
It's lazy.
They're
lazy
so
as
cheesy.
fuck.
Yeah. Like, The Exorcist was a good film because it's like, it's a slow burn. It's a slow, like, ease into it sort of situation.
I'll agree with Zan are funny, but the idea is properly creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the main psychological, I suppose you could call it a horror, that I enjoyed watching was The Shining.
Yeah.
Oh, I love The Shining.
I prefer the TV remake though.
The TV remake was closer to the book than the actual film was.
Yeah.
I still like the film.
It explains his whole connection to the actual hotel. They're kind of like symbiotic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the hotel is supposed to be like a manifestation of his brain.
Yep.
Yeah. But
or
like
vice versa.
But I still like the film because I'm a big Kubrick fan.
Mm-hmm.
And just Jack Nicholson plays it perfectly.
A little too perfectly because Shelley Duvall's still recovering from it.
And I mean, the casting for her as well was great. She's just creepy, just in general.
Yeah.
To me, horror movies are just startle-fested gore films.
It's not what they're supposed to be. I mean, Hellraiser without... You take away the gore and it's still creepy, still scary.
Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah,
whole
it's-
idea behind it.
It's freaky.
You know, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Horror doesn't have to have gore
Hmm.
to be scary. You know what I mean?
It was like, I remember when the first Paranormal Activity was coming out, people were losing their shit over it because it's like, oh my god, found footage and this and that. It was a whole new concept at the time.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's trivial because everyone and their mother has done a found footage film.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
mean, to be honest, Paranormal Activity was just
Shit.
a haunted
only
house
one.
version of the Blair Witch Project.
Right, right. But remember when the Blair Witch Project came out, people were losing their shit over that as well because it was, they promoted it as if it were real.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I lost my shit over it because of how shit it was.
I think it didn't deserve any sequels or spin-offs or anything like that, and I think they milked too much out of it, and it's lost. Even the
Yes, they
original
do.
has lost most of its, you know, place in everyone's heart because of it.
Yep.
They do that with a lot of films, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Milk it
Too
when they
much.
should actually just leave some things fucking alone.
Well, The Conjuring being one of them.
Yeah, God.
I
I
mean,
mean, I don't see
has
the
any,
point in having so many of them.
has any of you seen the film Shrooms?
No.
No.
That was kind of similar to the Blair Witch, but with people on shrooms.
Oh God.
Okay.
And yeah, that was interesting.
A bit of a trip.
Just a bit, yeah.
Well, the series I'm thinking about, they should have fucking left it alone. Maybe on film 4 was as the fucking Fast and Furious ones.
Oh,
It's just absolutely fucking ridiculous now.
oh man.
Yep.
The last one was just beyond ridiculous. Fucking Fast and Furious in space.
Oh, fuck, don't get me started on that.
Fuck's sake.
Seriously, going into space in a fucking car with a diving suit on.
I know.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then managing to do the whole fucking re-entry as well.
Don't just leave it. It's not even worth talking about at this point.
The best horror movie was Twilight.
I mean, it was scary seeing sparkly vampires for sure. I don't think I ever watched a full film. It might have been on TV at some point, and I was like, all right, this sucks. I'm out of here.
I watched all of them. Sinead was absolutely engrossed in those films. She still is.
It was like
Yeah,
the
my niece was heavily into them, so
Team
I had to
Edward
watch
or
them.
whatever. Oh, God.
Oh, I don't. The other thing, I hate glitter. For that reason, it's borderline phobia.
And,
No, I'm not even joking, dude. I'm not even joking. I can't stand the stuff.
Don't blame
and
me.
one film I found an entire fucking letdown was Renfield.
Not
Yeah, I
bothering
mean,
with
you
that
saying
one.
that a couple of weeks ago.
How's it going, Eric and Stevie?
Hello. What's Renfield?
It's is it Dracula, isn't it?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
It's
Nick
supposed to be
Cage.
Dracula with Jack.
Nicholas Cage, Nicholas
Yeah.
Holt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was
mean-
a joke at first. Like, Nicolas Cage is going to be appearing as Dracula. I'm like,
it's a parody. It's a parody, supposed to be
Parody, yeah. It's a parody that should have been in a Marvel comic.
a
It's a-
bad one.
it's a paycheck for Nick Cage.
Yeah, it's another tax write-off,
Yep.
Oh, like, shit, that's what it is.
or should I say, tax repayment?
I jump at Mike's burping. We all do, Gail. It's fine. Amazing.
What's that?
Unsolved Mysteries host voice scared them. Yeah, Straker from Airplane. Yeah, Robert Stack.
Ah. Amazing.
He did have an epic voice, though.
Oh yeah, dude, I loved Unsolved Mysteries. We watched that every single Friday, or was it
Yep.
Friday or Saturday?
I love it. I love that Netflix have revived it as well.
Hell yeah, dude, that show
I think it's
amazing.
into its third season now, I think.
There's only one thing scarier than the horror movie franchise,
Yeah.
and that's a woman watching Forensic Detectives.
My roommate watches it constantly.
Because you know they know how to get rid of a body.
Yeah, yeah.
I get really worried at night whether I'm going to wake up in the morning.
Like, oh, that's how you do it. Okay, good to know. Nothing wrong with all that, Mike. We're all addicted to that. Why? Is it just an easy way to get rid of your spouses?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
okay, well,
keep
don't
that
do
one in
this,
the
don't
back
do
pocket.
that. Yep. Just write down notes. 20 pounds of lie.
Strychnine.
Yeah. Okay.
Drano.
Too much. Okay, yep, this is enough. This is too much. Got it. Okay.
Leaves a trace behind.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know why, but when I was younger, the film that freaks me the fuck out was The Dark Crystal.
Really?
Oh, I love that.
No,
Let
I
me
heard
guess,
that.
was it the things that they turned into at the end?
Yeah,
The Uru? Yeah. They freaked me out as well, man. I think I mentioned this before as well, but the aliens in Cocoon freaked me the
Yep.
fuck out.
yep, the
As
light
well
people.
as the aliens in Close Encounters. That one that comes
Oh.
out with the big long arms.
Yeah.
Can't stand that film.
I love that film, Close Encounters.
I love it as well. Love the movie, but even as an adult, I still get a shiver when that fucking thing comes out with the big huge arms.
Mhm.
Just reminds me of Daddy Longlegs.
Ooh.
Just that's it. My creep factor kicks in.
What freaks me out is the Oompa Loompas and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yep.
There's a whole list of scary movies that aren't meant to be scary, right? Let's see. Few notable ones. Well, Beetlejuice. We could talk about that.
Oh,
Correct.
epic.
Did you just say it's shit?
Shit.
Oh,
Come on.
That's one of the worst films
It's-
I've ever seen in my life.
No
It's
way.
a masterpiece of
Get
just
outta
good
here.
fun.
It's shit.
Oh man,
Gives me the heebie-jeebies. I can't watch it.
loved it, man.
I haven't heard that expression for years.
Heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that, Jen. She's just disowned you, Nizan.
Another one
Oh,
is Little Shop of Horrors.
oh, that was good.
Yeah, that was funny.
It's funny, but it definitely had its parts that freaked me out. When I was a kid, I
Yeah.
remember watching it, and there's definitely some parts in that that freaked me out. I was like, ugh. It's
Yeah, like
unsettling.
the big talking plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you talk about
Oh,
it now,
right.
the whole character of Bill Murray is just creepy in itself. He gets turned on by his own pain.
Yeah.
The masochist,
Mhm.
you know, that's just wrong.
Yeah. And it's, I don't know if it was a children's film, to be fair,
Yeah.
but like, it
Most
was,
of the movies that were made for kids back then were not made for kids.
yeah.
Like Gremlin.
Howard the Duck,
Yeah,
That was cool.
That was brilliant, Howard the Duck.
a movie about bestiality
Ah, that's
at
lovely.
its core.
Aye.
Well, it's like, what is it? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? When,
Yep.
Another one.
another one where it's like, oh, that's a little
Yep.
weird. That
What
one
you-
was
what you-
freaky.
What you could say wasn't meant for kids was fucking Rainbow.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Right. We're going to, what was it? The fucking play with our twangs.
Mm.
What about Coraline?
That's where the phrase "that means two things" comes from.
Yeah. You guys ever seen Coraline?
No,
No.
Can't
No?
remember.
no.
It's
No.
a claymation.
Yeah, I have seen like the trailers and stuff and bits
Dude.
from it. It's creepy.
It is very creepy. The mom character turns into this like evil lady with like needles for fingers, and
Yeah,
she sews buttons over the kids' eyes and makes them like zombies. And oh man, freaky! And, like half of it
Yeah.
takes place in dreams and stuff. Ooh, ooh.
You
And
know what
that's-
was good?
Kid one.
I've just seen Bunny say it. Critters.
yeah,
Yeah, Critters was quite funny.
yep. It was good.
What about
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Gremlins? Yeah, I was gonna say Gremlins also freaked me out
Gremlins.
too. Yeah.
And you had Tremors as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it! Still can't do it.
What?
I used to be able to do Mogwai singing. There we go.
You know, we can leave if you need to go to the toilet, G.
Labyrinth was brilliant.
Labyrinth was awesome
Yep.
until my niece spoiled it for me and said it's just about a paedophile with big balls.
It's kind of messed up.
That's what my niece took from that movie. David Bowie and his big massive balls in those tight trousers, playing with his balls and trying to fire into a 15-year-old.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, aye.
He ruined it.
There's two movies my sister was obsessed with when she was like a teenager. Was Dark Crystal and Labyrinth. She had posters and all that.
But Labyrinth was awesome though. It
Yep.
was incredible for its time as well.
I'm
Here you
gonna
go.
have to say,
Oh,
I didn't like it.
Another film I used to watch a lot of the time was Weird Science.
Yeah.
Oh,
Loved that film.
yeah, Kelly LeBrock.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ex Mrs. Siegel.
Again, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a great one. Yeah.
You saying about Seagal? My favourite Seagal film was Marked for Death.
Never liked his movies, man. One of my best mates that I grew up with was obsessed with his movies and just he was constantly trying to get me to watch them. And I'm like, dude, this is just shit. It's embarrassing. The scripts are bad, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I thought Marked for Death was a really good one.
I liked them.
Under Siege wasn't bad. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I prefer the first one compared to the second one.
Yeah, I never did see the second one.
He's made some pretty terrible
Apart from
ones, though.
Baywatch was in the first one.
Erika Leniak,
Yeah, and revealed all.
she was the one that jumped out the cake.
Yeah.
Yep. Funnily enough, that one was always, the tape was always worn out at that bit.
Pause, rewind, play, pause.
Be kind, rewind, and rewind that bit again and again.
Another one I used to like watching was Cynthia Rothrock, China O'Brien.
Yep.
Yeah. Old martial art one.
Coolest martial arts in the West.
Oh, you had American Ninja.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think there was like 3 of them or something.
Something like that.
2 or 3, yeah.
Oh,
What
I
else
don't know
was
if
there?
don't know if it's still going to be happening, but I remember hearing this was pre-COVID, right enough, so and pre-actor strike or writer strike. Sorry, I don't know if it's going to happen now, but I remember hearing that they were going to do a follow-up to Goonies,
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that.
and then I remember seeing the guy that played Data in the original Goonies had done really well in that Everything Everywhere at Once or something like that it's called.
Yeah.
One with Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah. Same guy that was in Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom.
Yeah, Short Round. Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, it's supposed to be about like them growing up and they've got their own kids and they somehow end up back in Astoria.
Okay.
You know, I've been with Gail 16 years and I'm still trying to get her to watch the fucking Goonies.
Oh, it's
You've got to watch the Goonies. It's fucking brilliant.
one of the best adventure stories ever written.
There's no film
you
like it.
guys.
No. Yep.
She refuses to watch it.
Josh Brolin's in it. Although he's not quite Josh Brolin yet. He's still got a bit of a squeaky voice. Samwise Gamgee's from Lord of the Rings is in it.
Yep. Sean Astin.
Yep.
I'm glad I'm not the
there's
only
a-
one that gets freaked out by Fern Gully.
There's a coke fiend in it as well.
Oh, that's lovely.
Corey Feldman.
Mm-hmm. Willy Wonka's on this list too.
The original Willy Wonka was fucking amazing.
It's like movies that aren't meant to be scary but can be scary.
Oh, the whole boat ride.
Yeah, oh my
sequence.
God.
Holy shit, man.
I had to close my eyes during that when I was little. What was the other one on here? E.T., I guess? Well, some people
Mhm.
find that scary.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
The noises he makes, and then the scene where he's dying in a sewer drain.
Yep.
Looks like a
There's
rock.
parts of it that
sausage.
are really creepy. I will agree with that one.
I watched that as a really young kid and I've never watched it again.
Same here.
I refused to watch it. I thought it was shit.
There's some of the stuff you hear, like you know, like I watch all the paranormal stuff.
Mhm.
You know, the stuff about like UFOs or UAPs, all that kind of stuff. There's some right fucked up theories out there, and one of them is that E.T. is actually a biographical movie of an encounter with an alien that actually happened. Steven Spielberg was brought in to write a story about an actual event that happened in a small town. It's like, come on, fuck.
That wasn't that fucking bloke with all the fucking hair out here, was it?
Who? Oh no, Giorgio Tsoukalos, no.
Yeah, that's conspiracy weirdo.
No,
Oh,
no.
that guy.
I'm not saying it was aliens,
But it was aliens.
but it was aliens.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that
No,
would
it
be the
wasn't.
best way to throw people off the trail, you know? Make it, like, glamorize it.
Still supposedly one of the most sought after games of all time as well.
Ah, yes. They buried every single copy
Yep.
that they ever made and then poured concrete over top of it.
But supposedly there are still copies out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people went to the site and excavated it years later, and I'm pretty sure that site is gone now or something. Like the original site that they dumped it on is no longer part of like the landfill or something like that, and every known copy that's out there was from that or something that was never like meant to be released. But like you can imagine someone that works at a game store back then just like, yeah, I'll give this a shot, I'll buy it, before they actually recalled it, because I think it hit the shelves and never made it out, and then they like recalled it and took all the copies back and destroyed them. I'm not sure if it ever even made distribution.
I've got Gil, the comic book guy, in my head now.
Worst
from The Simpsons.
Video game
Worst
ever.
Game ever.
Yeah. Oh, it did make it out? Oh, God. I think it got such poor reception that they recalled it.
Yeah.
That's sad. Man, if they did that nowadays, they'd have to be deleting files off everyone's computers for Call of Duty. Oh, wait, what?
I was just thinking that. I was just about to say it does happen today, Call of Duty.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the developers can't go to every single person's house and make sure they delete all the files off their computers and game systems.
Just pollute your system with even more files.
Right. I feel like it's a social experiment to see how badly they can make a game and people that will still play it.
Mm.
Can't just wait another month or so and we're going to have a new one.
I'm not buying it.
Nope.
It's funny Eric saying that the ET game was unplayable, because there was one of the games that was out in the Spectrum 48K, Jet Set Willy, it was called, and you couldn't complete it.
Mm-hmm.
It was impossible to complete, and unless the developers actually had to release a line of code that you had to interrupt the loading with, interrupted the loading, entered this line of code in, and then it would allow you to complete the game. So I don't know why they didn't do something like that with the game. $728,000 cartridges, not just ET.
Wonder what else was buried there. But imagine just having unsold cartridges and just like, well, I don't even want to give these away. Let's just bury them.
Oh yes, there was a not a Raiders, an Indiana Jones game as well. It was buried along with it.
I ain't got a fucking clue.
Yep.
Hold
I
on.
wasn't into gaming much back then.
Literally for as long as I can remember, I've been into games. Because my dad would
Consoles.
prick, but my dad was always into computers, consoles and stuff.
It
I think
said,
I've been playing games since I was like 8 years old or something.
But no, I didn't actually start getting into gaming properly until the first PlayStation come out.
what? Hold on. Wait. It says there was consoles and computers buried alongside the video game cartridges. Before 2014, the goods buried were rumored to be unsold copies of E.T., one of the largest blah 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 failures, often cited the worst video game ever released, and the 1982 Atari 2600 port of Pac-Man, which was commercially successful but critically maligned. Since the burial was first reported, there have been doubts as to the veracity and scope, and it was frequently dismissed as an urban legend. The event became a cultural icon and a reminder of the video game crash in 1983. It was an end result of a disastrous financial year, which saw Atari Inc. sold off by its parent company, Warner Communications. though it was believed that millions of copies of ET were buried. Atari officials later verified the number to be around 700,000 cartridges of various games, including ET. There you go.
Wow. Dyer thing knows his shit, man.
He does.
I think Dyer, if I hadn't spoken to him, like, I would honestly assume that he's actually an AI.
He could still be AI.
I'm still thinking that, actually.
He could still be AI. Speaking of AI, he actually shared a couple
of
of
encyclopedic knowledge.
He shared a few things with us here that we should play. So we are going to do that thusly. Let's see. First one is Don't Stop Me Now.
Oh dear.
I'm not going to spoil the rest of it, but this should be interesting. And here we go.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive.
Butters.
I'm turning inside out.
Pretty good.
I'm floating around in ecstasy, so stop me now. Don't stop me. 'Cause I'm having a good time. I'm a superstar, leaping to the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car, passing by.
The lady Godiva.
I'm gonna
Go. There's no stopping me.
I'm burning through the sky. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit.
Nice. And this next
Dense
one.
repository of useless trivia. No, that's me.
Yeah. Next one is Plankton singing The Sound of Silence.
Oh dear.
Shall we?
God.
Okay.
Fools and I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words and I'm a high teacher. Take my arms and I'm a high reacher. But my words, like silent raindrops fair. And echoed in the words of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made.
It's not terrible.
And the sign flashed out its warning. And the words out it.
You know, I don't hate it. G hates it.
Yeah, because I just love the Simon and Garfunkel too much.
Well, that was meant to be a
That was the
a
Disturbed
cover.
version.
Yeah, it's the Disturbed cover of it. Man. So Disturbed covered it, and then Plankton covered it, apparently.
It's well done, but yeah.
It's a bit more, like, jittery, I guess, in comparison to the Butters one. Like, you could hear, like, there's a lot of, like, noise, image noise, or not image noise, but I can only think of it in, like, video and photo terms, because, like, I don't know what the proper term in audio language would be. It's very, like, staticky almost. But considering it's AI, it's not bad.
He's got a couple of really good points though. I mean, like the fact that it does vocal fry,
Yeah.
being able to program vocal fry, which is like when you're whispering, you're using vocal fry.
Mm.
To be able to program that into it is really fucking clever.
Oh boy. What's this one? Kung Fu Fighting Eric Cartman?
Oh.
Let's find out.
Oh. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. But they fought with expert timing. There were funky Chinamen from funky Chinatown. They were chopping them up. They were chopping them down. It's an ancient Chinese art, and everybody knew their part. From a flame
Oh.
It's clever. It is really clever.
Where are they getting all these recordings of Tony singing? He's got a lot of free time when he's driving around. I'm with G on it. What? Something these artistically, much of the time, but getting this from a computer is impressive. Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, that's G's like musician brain kicking in, going, "This is shit." Like, but like
'Cause
me,
it's like some of them are masterpieces, and then you're taking it and just
oh well, yeah.
ripping it apart by parodying it.
Come on, though.
No,
The Butters
but
singing Queen.
Some of them are clever. Like there's one. It's a guy that does like impressions of famous singers, and he does one of Gary Newman doing Cars, but instead of Cars, it's Spar, as in the supermarket. And that's what he's singing about. He's singing about down at the Spar, I can buy anything. I can. It's basically a shopping list for lyrics, but done as Gary Newman. It's fucking brilliant.
Well, that's actually a guy
Getting a
parodying.
computer to do it.
Right, yeah. But like
is
you
just-
said, with the vocal fry thing and all that, and the vibrato and all that, it's like, and the tonal inclination where they like go up at the end and stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Oh, they're definitely musicians that are doing it.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
To be able to spot all those different techniques and put it into the
Mhm.
performance, you know, it's really, really fucking good.
Yep.
Let AI take over Hollywood. They can't do any worse, Puddle.
Yeah, right. Honestly, I've been using ChatGPT a little bit for doing design stuff, and I'm amazed at the explanation it gives for why it chooses the colors it chooses. Because I basically like type in things like make me a palette reminiscent of a 1990s arcade carpet, and it just gives me a color palette, and I'm like, yep, those are the colors. Yeah. And then I even had one where it said, use the same color palette, but what the colors would look like under a black light. And it did it.
That's right, yeah.
I'm like, oh, it knows exactly what I'm talking about. Freaky.
Hang on, check out the Undesirables Discord tunes thread.
Tunes. Let's see. Video unavailable. Womp,
Really?
womp. Blocked.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It's copyrighted
That's
material.
Queen's label that's actually blocked that as well.
Rip. Need a VPN.
That's funny. I've clicked on it. It's gone straight on it.
It's not available in the US probably.
Ah,
That's how certain copyrights work. Our channel has been
Just
getting
he's Russian.
yeah. Our channel has been getting blocked in a whole bunch of different countries on our YouTube channel, rather, because of like random copyright things.
Okay.
So they can't watch us in Azerbaijan and Russia, so or Argentina.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know. So
What's Putin going to do without being able to listen to us?
I know. So well, think about it though. We could talk all the shit we want, and he's never gonna see it. Putin sucks.
Let me do a dance, and it's putting on the Ritz.
Oh no. There's a lot of Putin AI generated stuff too.
Yeah,
Definitely seen that. I mean, do you think AI could actually come up with a viable full script from like a prompt, you know? Because so we've seen people on Twitch here use AI to generate stuff like that. Like Sandwich Dude makes full songs out of like a couple of words. Give me a song lyrics for a song about this, and it just and it breaks it down into like chorus, verse, hook, whatever. Like it literally breaks
so
every
you can
piece
get the
down.
middle eight as well.
Mm-hmm. And then he just has a beat going, and he just starts singing along. He's like looping stuff and overlaying stuff, and it's like he just does a whole production right there in front of everyone. It's wild.
While playing a game.
Yeah.
I think maybe in like 60 years' time or whatever it is, I think AI is going to fucking kill us all.
Terminator.
Put them a tinfoil hat on and say it'll be fucking Terminator all over again.
You think it's gonna take 60 years? Shit, at this rate.
Fucking probably sooner.
Yeah.
Right, it would keep some of us around for the menial stuff.
And it'll play as shit songs when it's trying to do it.
It'll just rickroll us.
It's gonna be Eric Cartman singing Kung Fu Fighting while killing us. Yeah.
That's the definition of hell. It's just our AI overlords giving us fucking never gonna give you up,
Oh no.
while doing menial jobs for them.
Just on a loop. There's a lot of cool shit like that in sci-fi though. I don't know if you ever, I think we've talked about this briefly on here before about I have no mouth but I must scream. It's a short story that's sci-fi that came out like in the frickin' 60s or something. And basically it's about how AI takes over the entire planet and puts us inside, like makes the entire Earth into a giant computer, which is wild. And, you know, there's only a few natural born humans left on Earth, and they're gathered in one place in like this torture cell, essentially. And the AI keeps them alive by giving them, you know, medical treatments and all that, but will constantly torture. Literally every second of every day, they'll just inject them with shit to make them like hallucinate and like smash them with like objects and whatnot. And like it's crazy. It's a crazy story. And all the humans want to do is escape and die. Essentially, they want to be allowed to die. But if you're into like short stories and sci-fi, then I suggest giving it a read or looking on YouTube for.
Sounds like an episode of the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Actually sounds like the fucking Matrix.
Sort of. Yeah, pretty much.
But that's one you are going to have to watch at some point, is the Animatrix, the animated stories.
I've never seen it, I'll be honest with you.
The whole, it explains better the whole scene where Morpheus is explaining how computers came to take over.
Okay.
It explains that a lot better.
This should be interesting. We got another one from Dire
I saw that
Thing.
Dire
Okay.
Thing's saying
right.
this is the palate cleanser for me.
All right, let's hear it. It's Bardcore, apparently.
Hardcore.
It's not Algal, is it?
No.
Sorry about that.
So I do.
I had to send her
Is it
Kelvin
wrong
to
that
the
I'm
garage.
enjoying
My
this?
weight ran out.
So that again.
I said I had to send her Kelvin to the garage to get me a vape.
Ah,
My disposable ran out.
oh dear.
So I've got sour apple and blueberry.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that tastes like, I don't know.
Well, it'd be sour apple and blueberry, I'd have thought.
Yeah, I know, but I've never vaped it before.
I must admit, I'll still use the little Compresso.
Well, I gave up about 4.5 months ago.
Yeah.
Every now and then, I end up getting stressed and then vaping disposables for like 2 days.
That was pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I actually enjoyed that.
Now G's gonna look up Bardcore.
If you like Bardcore, G, look up a bloke called Algal the Bard.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I
G's
think I've
off on
just
some
found a
musical
new rabbit
journey.
hole.
Yep.
He does Metallica songs and that in Bardcore.
Right, okay.
Bardcore. Didn't know that was a thing, to be honest. You know, the dead note in that song was done on purpose in an attempt to ruin the song?
Yes.
Explain?
The whole judging, the
Yeah.
mute, it was just purely to piss people off.
Really?
It backfired because I think it's one of the
It's most
awesome
iconic.
parts of the song.
Right. The guitarist hated the song and didn't want it
Yeah.
on
it's
the record.
It was a protest, basically.
Mama freak.
But I love Radiohead.
Some of the songs are alright.
They're oh man, just incredible musicians.
Not spent any time actually listening to them properly, but I've heard some stuff.
The album Kid A, it's to me it's one of the best albums ever written.
I'm still rooted. I'm 47, and I'm still
Same.
rooted. I'm still rooted to 13, 14-year-old me with Iron Maiden and Pink Floyd.
Oh, I'm still at that as well, but like I've got all my new shit as well.
I don't tend to listen to a lot of new
Like-
stuff.
Like Igor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, G discovered a new band this year, and he is now obsessed.
Good God. What a band.
There you go, G. Sent a link to it in Discord
I
message.
basically just listen to the same
Cheers,
stuff
mate.
I've always had since I was a teenager.
I still listen to all that. Yeah, thank you, Jenny.
Very fundamentally still stuck in the 80s.
Yeah.
With 80s music and stuff. I love the 80s. I just love the 80s. TV shows, films, music.
Yep.
I love the nostalgia factor behind a lot of that. Like, you know, sometimes I'll just pop on like an old 80s movie because I just like the look. Because I'm currently like kind of my latest obsession is like synthwave and retrowave and stuff like that.
I was just going to say I done that last week. Ended up after the nostalgia trip last week.
Yeah.
On the show. I ended up going watching the original Tron.
Yep.
Yeah. I watched it about a month ago.
One of
And
my
then watched the new ones as well.
my most recent throwback film was The Last Starfighter.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's just such a good movie to like jump back in time to, and you're just like, oh man, it just gives you warm fuzzies. Even though I was only alive in the
Bill's
80s for a
supposed to
couple
be
years.
working on a sequel to that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I've not long finished watching it months and months ago.
Yeah.
And then you've got the other one. I can't remember the full fucking name of it. Navigator.
Flight of the Navigator.
Flight of the Navigator. Which was also fucking awesome.
Pee
As
Wee
a kid.
Herman. Pee Wee Herman was the robot
Yep.
alien thing.
Yeah. That will be on the stars.
That was an awesome movie.
Yeah.
Total budget, but
Yep.
what a movie at the same time.
Spaceballs.
Well,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah. one of the ones that I can't wait to get back on our normal movie list, you know, because
Yeah.
like we're currently for movie night on my channel, we're doing like horror movies for the next month and a half or so.
Oh.
And
The
when
Warriors.
we will get back.
Oh, the Warriors was fucking awesome.
Yep, that'll be that one.
Warriors come out to play.
Clink, clink, clink. Yeah. It's so iconic.
With the baseball furies.
Yep.
Yeah, they were they were the best ones. Gangs
But-
of New York as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about like synthwave and retrowave is that it has a very 80s feel, but it's
Yeah.
like also postmodern and like ultra modern, where it's like it's a combination of music and visuals that are nostalgic but at the same time futuristic. So it's
Well,
like
you know who the granddaddy of synthwave was, didn't you?
go on.
Yeah.
Jean-Michel Jarre.
Yep.
Not familiar.
French rock musician.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's who I was brought up on. He was
Go
heavily.
on YouTube and look up Jean-Michel Jarre Oxygen.
Okay.
I guarantee you've heard that. If you've heard Oxygen Part 4, I guarantee you.
I remember
Everybody has
One where
heard that.
Which was the one where on stage you played the
The
light?
laser harp.
Yeah.
That was Rendezvous.
That was Rendezvous, was it?
I'm a massive Jar fan, man.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. That was the way you played the lasers.
That was at he done that at the Champs-Élysées in France.
Yeah.
And there's also the other gig that's one of the most iconic ones, was the Glasgow Docklands.
Well, shit. Looks like I have a rabbit hole to go down as well.
Yep.
Cool. But I just love the idea of like
You'll hear a lot of the inspiration for
like
the
retro
album I done.
retro futurism, and you know, cyberpunk is a very cool thing that I've been obsessed with for a little while as well, because it's like, you know, this dystopia in the future, but people get through it by whatever means, and it's like they're half cyborg and half human, and it's like the melding of, you know,
The Singularity.
yeah.
It's called.
So it's just so cool to think about. But that's my latest
But
obsession.
him, Jean-Michel Jarre,
Mm.
Kraftwerk, and Vangelis, those three were kind of all labelled as being the guys that kind of changed modern music.
Yeah.
You know, brought around the whole electronic thing, especially Kraftwerk.
Yeah. I've listened to a little bit of them. I'm not super familiar or anything, but I would put it on when I'm like working on something else, just to kind of like bounce to in the background. But like, I love 80s movies. I was born in the late 80s, so I don't have a lot of memories of the 80s. One of the earliest ones was like Michael Jackson, because he was still coming out with hits when I was born, and it was all over the radio constantly. So, like, stuff like that. But like, that was when the Nintendo came out, and the Super Nintendo, and they had the Power Glove and like all that stuff. And it's like all that stuff was meant to be like,
Fist of Fury.
it's a meme nowadays, but it's still, I still think it's like culturally significant, just like the Vector bike, right?
Yeah.
Like it just has this certain look to it. I love the 80s Lamborghinis. How
Yeah,
If you
angular.
want to hear the 80s sound, just go and listen to the Vector sound effects.
Oh, I'm sure.
I knew
Oh,
a kid
well,
that had
Hold
one.
listen to
on,
them.
wait. Now I have to find
Yeah.
it.
You have to play them now, because it'll just put your mind back in the 80s right away.
Yeah.
I knew a kid who had that Vector bike.
Same
And
here.
it looked so cool.
My cousin had it.
There's a bloke that's made the Tron cycle, isn't there?
Yep.
out of a proper motorbike.
Yep.
So I'm not even going to bother sharing the video because it's insignificant, but I'll share this with you guys.
Okay.
Ah,
You'll still hear it on stream, won't they?
yeah, they'll be able to hear it
Cool.
on stream. So this is apparently
This is the video I watched last week.
Oh, okay.
Christ, that seat doesn't look very comfortable.
Oh yeah.
Walk along a razor's edge. Don't look down, just keep
Man.
your head or you'll be finished.
You were so cool if you had one of those.
There it is.
Yeah, you could
That's the
you could have pretended you were Street Hawk.
In the Space Force. It's very 8-bit sounding. It's very like bleepy and bloopy. You know, that's it. That's electronic vector. That's wild.
Man. Awesome.
Yeah, that is the 80s right there because it's like
Oh yeah.
they didn't have the synthesizers that they did later on, you know? But like I remember like the first computer sounds, right? Like when you didn't have a Sound Blaster card, you know, when I was a kid, all you got was the computer beeper speaker and it was harsh. It was shrill and it just like made these horrible sounds. But like games like Duke Nukem, the 2D version, like the original Duke Nukem, and Commander Keen on that little beeper speakers, it's like it's like wild because that's all they had. They did what they could with it with what they had, the technology.
Yep.
And then Sound Blaster cards came out and started having full synthesized voice, and it was like kind of creepy almost because at the time that was what we're experiencing now with like, you know, AI generation and, you know, all these things because it's like, whoa, the computer said something, you know? Nowadays it's like, whoa, the computer made a whole video and like did this and that and the other thing. It's like, can make whole songs, movies, whatever. Computers can do so much
Yeah.
nowadays.
I
And it's
still
like-
remember the original Ghostbusters game.
Oh yeah.
At the end when Venkman gets slimed and the voice actually said slime me. It sounded worse than that as well, and I remember actually like hearing it though and going, oh,
Yeah.
it sounds so real.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But it was shit. It was slime me.
Do you remember back in the late 90s when the big car in-car stereos were popular? The
Hold on.
so-called ICE systems.
Oh, I got one for
We had all
G.
the amplifiers and the bass bins and all that in the boat.
Yeah.
I used to have to use alarm sirens for tweeters.
All right, G. This one's for you, buddy.
Uh-oh. There it is.
Oh God. I remember that.
Wow. So real.
Yeah. Doot. He find me.
I think I had that on the Spectrum 128K.
Yeah,
Oh man.
that's what I had it on as well. It would have been that or the Commodore 64.
It's so crazy to think that like we've come so far in so little time. But then again, if you look at the progression between anything, the past 100 years has been all of our technology, essentially. 120 odd years now, but, since the Industrial Revolution all the way through now, we have gone from steam and coal and, all these, dirty machines to electronics, to making those electronics tiny, to putting those electronics, wearing them on our wrists for smart watches, or on our face for Google glasses or whatever. And we're one step away from implanting technology to
contact lenses.
That's true. We actually do have some technology being implanted. I mean, look at pacemakers, technically that's technology implanted in you.
There's even the for diabetics, you can get the implants done for that as well now.
My sister's got that.
What
Puts
else?
her phone up to her arm.
That's crazy.
Then you've got Musk trying to do the Neuralink.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it tweets out every thought.
The stuff that Boston Dynamics has been doing is incredible as well. I mean, they're using implants to control, robotic devices as well.
Yep. And guess what? Those will be made into weapons in the very near future.
Well, they're primarily military tech anyway. Boston Dynamics, they're the ones that come up with the robo-dogs.
Yep.
Some of our grandparents saw the first flights and the first cars, and a few saw that and the moon landing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Freaking wild, man.
It's pretty scary where technology's going.
And that's why I said to Zan earlier, he thinks it's going to take 50, 60 years. I'm like, it's going to take 10 with how fast things go nowadays.
That's exactly what I was saying, Dyer thing. The Boston Dynamics is primarily military tech. Always have been. They're actually investing a lot of money into exoskeletons as well.
Yep.
Oh, goody.
Power lifters and stuff for the military.
Ooh, power lifters. I've seen those before. It's something that was in a movie 20, 30 years ago and will now be a weapon of war in 5 to 10,
Yep.
Crazy.
Well, you go by the X-Files math. Anything that you've seen 15 years ago on TV is guaranteed to be out now. Or at least being used by the military.
Here's the test I look at. Time for something being a military asset to a children's toy. That's an interesting theory there. It's like, hey, look, we have this, stealth fighter jet. And then after it's known to everyone, once the word gets out about it, and there's a toy. When are we going to get the Reaper drone toys? Sorry, too soon?
Well, we've got them in the Middle East anyway.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. No, not models. I mean, the tech. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So, I don't know. What are we on to now? What? Because they're using computer technology that they had
AI
years ago into bringing that into video games. Yeah, like AI and stuff that was once used to crunch massive amounts of data is now being used for gaming.
It's now being used to get turned into cute pets.
Yeah. I'm I wonder if I always wondered when I was a kid, everyone had those Tamagotchis. I wonder if that was a military thing at one point, just almost like a CIA experiment.
It's probably an early precursor to AI.
It's conditioning
Of some sort.
Thomas the Tank Engine has a Follow Me Thomas that has basically the guidance system of a Sidewinder missile. That's amazing. Well, we got cars with radar in it now. That was a military tech, number of years ago.
Yeah.
We have vacuum cleaners with like stuff like that in nowadays, like the little iRobots.
Roombas.
Yeah, and Roombas, yeah.
Yep.
And it homes in on IR sources and follows them. Wow. Demo could tell us a lot about that, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Because he knows all the difference between all the various missiles. Like, oh, well, this one is radar seeking. This is IR seeking. This one is heat seeking. All that stuff.
This one eats up all the oxygen.
Yeah. Thermonuclear, yay.
They've come out.
Thermobaric, Nick.
Oh, sorry, thermobaric. My bad.
They've come out with a robotic vacuum cleaner, yeah?
Yeah.
So, as far to my knowledge, why have they not put that chip in an adult sex toy?
Oh, God.
They have.
Come on, Mike. Get with the times.
Why have they not created a robot to give a blowjob?
They
They
have.
have.
Okay.
Just go to Japan. Go to Japan. You'll have your eyes opened.
Yeah.
And other
And-
orifices opened as well.
Okay, I will describe some of the technology that we have nowadays for the masturbatory arts, Mike.
Oh, God help us all.
Handles, spinning beads inside of a silicone cylinder, sleeve, if you will, with like up and down motion, with a phone stand on top.
Yep.
So you could watch your favorite video while controlling the handles.
It's like,
Hey.
The ultimate in POV technology.
Look, guys have been complaining that we don't get the fun toys for years, right? We always go, oh, the ladies get the best toys. Well, now we have one.
I'm really worried what you fucking look at on your computer. Do you know that?
Oh, it's full of viruses.
Yeah.
I click on every
FBI,
single
open
pop-up
up.
that comes up on my screen. Every single one. I've called those people that are going to help me with my computer, though, and all I have to do is give them $200 worth of Bitcoin, and we're good to go. I gave them all my personal information. They said they're going to take care of me, no problem. I also met a really nice African prince. He said he's going to give me $7.6 million.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll be sure to give you guys your share as soon as I get it. I just have
Awesome.
to pay a very
Awesome.
small fee to get the card
And
unlocked.
give away all your bank details and
Oh,
sort codes
it's already sent off. Yep.
social security numbers and awesome. As long as you've done that bit,
Yep. And yeah, there's a bunch of hot singles in my area too. It's crazy. And they always seem to message me out of the blue. Oh man. Technology. When are we going to get military tech in masturbatory technology? That's what I want to know. Like
laser guided.
laser guided, heat seeking, thermobaric dildo. Imagine if it
man.
goes wrong though. I'm just no stop. Ah!
New night vision fleshlight.
That'll be the most explosive fuck you've ever had.
All right, vicious twat.
Oh.
I had to refrain myself from saying the other word.
Oh. Good times. Always entertainment and education on this show. Nick is making it worse. Now the sex toy wanders the kitchen until it detects a heat source and then centers on dog poo. Oh. Nope, the dog is housebroken for the time being. The kids, however, different story. Oh God. Imagine if a toy had attack mode, right? Like if you had an intruder in your house and you set it to attack mode and let it go.
Oh, like small soldiers. Imagine that.
Oh, I'm talking about an adult toy still, G. Wait, where's the sound clip, G? Play it. It was a 3-foot.
I don't know if that one's still yet.
It's a 370 pound dildo.
There we go.
Alexa, dispatch Claymore Roomba. That's right. Alexa, intruder alert. Playing Welcome to the Jungle. Turns all the lights in your house red. Strobe light effects, like blink, 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 blink. Oh man. Claymore Roomba. Attack Dildo Roomba. Alright.
Beats the perpetrator to death.
I was thinking
Well, it's a different kind of beating there, Nick.
I'm thinking different ways, but you know. Hold on. I have something for this. This poor search history.
Oh dear.
It's poor
Why am I
search
scared?
history. Don't Google it, okay? Just don't Google it. Oh, no.
What the fuck?
Hold on. Okay, it's gonna. I'll put it in Discord after the show. But yep, found what I was looking for.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, I'll do it after the show. But
Yeah.
yeah. Oh no. We have a topical video now. I'm scared. Oh, I think I've seen this one. Let's see.
Alexa, I need guns.
Lots of guns. Now that is a very loud servo motor.
Alexa, close the drawer. Alexa, I need
I want
rifle.
one of them.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth there, Zen.
See, that one's a little slow. Come on. I need guns. Lots of guns.
Lots of guns. Whoa.
I'll take 2.
That's fucking cool.
Alexa, hide the guns.
Brrr. God forbid your kids learn that. Jesus. Alexa, I need guns.
That's fucking awesome, that is.
That's cool. Needs to be pneumatic. Yeah, I need like a trip switch where it's just like guns, instant.
I should have been born an American with my fascination with guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Come on over. We got plenty. We'll take a nice trip to Walmart. Actually, no, they don't sell the guns in Walmart, at least in my state. They might other places, but not in my state.
Guns and knives. 2 of my passions.
And that, yeah, you were born in the UK.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, nice
Mike,
fucking.
I would
Mike,
show my knives off, but I think it might take us off air.
I don't know. Mike hasn't done it yet, so come over. We'll go up to New Hampshire. There's literally the state motto
I've got
is
that one,
live
man.
free or die.
I like that one.
I got just that one.
Oh, you got a spider
It's on
cold
a
wood.
knife.
Yep. It's
About
nice.
that
It's
one.
a good knife. Good for stabbing.
Yeah, I'd
Jesus.
like to have one of them.
It looks like a freaking
Dude.
goblin blade. I want a butterfly knife, but I'd cut myself. 100%.
I used to have one.
100%
Yeah, I used to have a
guaranteed.
couple.
But yeah, we could go up to New Hampshire. They have a place there. I forget what it's called, but there's a shooting range where you can rent guns, and you can shoot whatever you want. And I believe they have a 50 cal.
It's all you can shoot.
And I think you have to call ahead for the 50 though, because it gets
Yeah.
rented out a lot.
I'm
I
not
would
surprised.
so love to do that.
See, I'd rather just fire something full auto, like an MP5 or anything full auto, really.
Let's see,
I
the only MP5 I liked was the MP5 SD,
Oh yeah,
the
Unfortunately,
one that had the silencer on the front.
the integral suppressor. The entire barrel length is the suppressor. The
Yeah.
problem with those is it needs a lot of maintenance because it gets
Yeah.
really dirty.
Yeah,
And you'd have to replace the baffles every so often because that's the thing about suppressors is eventually those baffles wear out.
yep.
If Mike is coming all the way over here, you need to take him to Knob Creek. Ooh. What, the distillery?
I haven't shot anything since I was in the Army Cadets. And at the time, it was our version of the SA-80.
Yeah, the L98.
I'm
I only
sorry.
did single shots.
Oh man, everyone hated the SA-80.
The original SA-80, yes.
Yeah.
But the Mark II, which was from when Heckler and Koch took over the making of it, it was a bloody good weapon.
Oh, Knob Creek machine gun shoot. Do they also have whiskey though? Because then I'm definitely down.
Yeah.
I thought Knob Creek was wine.
Whiskey and weapons would not be a good mix for me.
Well, you do one after the other. So weapons first, then whiskey.
Yeah, but I'd want to do it the other way round.
I know you would. That is not allowed. Aldebert. Oh man. I would love to go out to a live fire demonstration, to be honest with you. Go to like a weapons range and see like a live fire demo of because I've seen videos of them training with like helicopter door gunners with the minigun.
Yep.
They have these tanks that are painted bright green and pink and all that, and they just go light them up with incendiary rounds.
Been so much fun.
One pistol I would love to fire is the old Auto Mag 50.
Ah. Right, Hobag. Rap.
Well, if I lived in America, I'd have a Glock.
Glocks are actually illegal in my state. Well, most of them. Because you need to have a physical safety instead of the trigger safety.
Yep.
And you have to have a loaded indicator. So you would have to have something to show that there's a round in the chamber, which makes quite a few guns illegal in my state. Freedom! I go over an invisible line 20 miles away and I can own it. But this invisible line prevents me from having that gun. Womp womp. Yeah, I live outside of freedom, which is so weird because this is where freedom started.
See, if I lived in America, I would need two big houses.
One for your guns.
One for the guns and one for me to live in.
Well, Mike, there's a bunch of old plantation houses down south that you could buy. And then they come with like 100 acres of land, and you could have your own shooting range on your property.
Now, that would be cool.
Yeah,
And
and you
lots
get
of ghosts.
and plenty of ghosts. Yeah, and you know, you could
That would be
have
cool.
an ATV track, and you could have your own creek,
Nah, fuck the ATVs, man. Who wants 4-wheels? Get bikes.
or that you could whatever an off-road vehicle track. Then, brap brap brap. Talk about brap brap. That's the real brap brap. Can't call
God.
him. Oh Jesus, Eric.
No, I meant the actual ghosts, Eric.
Yes.
God almighty, man.
Good Lord.
We are not responsible for the chat.
No. On that note, though, we need to shut her down anyways.
Fair enough.
It's time for food. I just used Illustrator of my own free will. Jenny! I'm so happy for you. Yes! It's working. I'm encouraging everyone to do it. Yeah! Eric's been using Illustrator too. Oh
Dude,
my.
I had my finger hovering over the button to buy it.
Ooh. At least do it as a trial, you know?
Oh no, I've had it before. I had it for about 3 or 4 years when I was doing the wire talk.
Oh my god, you guys with the farts.
So how are you getting on with your Diablo then, Zane?
Still not fucking played it, mate.
Ain't ya?
What? I heard it's amazing.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
awesome, mate.
Yeah.
It's an awesome game. I just haven't really been in the mood to play games.
But when you're ready, give me a shout and I'll jump in with you.
Will do.
I think I'm almost ready for another replay of The Last of Us.
I'm impatiently waiting for the new Command and Conquer Rising Tempest to come out.
Fuck yeah! I'm down. Thanks for telling me about that, Zan.
Have you played the first mission on it yet?
There's 2. There's a full demo out now with 2 missions.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay. I need to download it again then.
Yeah. It's a different thing. There's a good guy mission and a bad guy mission, and it's pretty cool.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, you got to try it out, man.
Still don't know when it's due out.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll be patiently waiting. Don't worry. It's on my wish list.
Yeah,
Let's see
no,
what-
I reckon I'm about 2 weeks away from taking on Uber Lilith.
Oh, fuck's sake. She's evil, fucking really hard.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah
so
I'm just about to jump to level 80.
damn.
I'm still in 14 with my second character.
I've only got the one character. I'm waiting till I've completed it with one character before I make another class.
Hmm.
And then I'll go through it all again.
When I started, I chose Necromancer.
Yep.
Done the storyline and the missions and stuff like that. And I got to, I don't know, level 50. And then they brought out what's it called?
Oh, the season pass thing. Something of the Malignant.
The season thing.
Season of the Malignant.
Yeah, the season thing. And I started a rogue on that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Which I much
no.
prefer over the Necromancer, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm using the Barbarian for my first class. Yeah. A lot of the enemies on one-hit killing sort of thing.
Mm.
All right. Let's see. Who do we got live? We could do.
Honestly, Diablo 4 is bloody awesome.
Yeah, it's a great game.
And the season passes are not expensive either. I mean, what they work out in dollars, I don't know, but it's about £8
Yeah.
in UK money. So whether it's pound for dollar, I don't know, but
Haven't played Diablo since D3. I'll put it on my shopping list. There you go.
yeah, you won't be disappointed, mate. It's bloody brilliant. I mean, so far I've put in over 100 hours on it.
So, by next week is the first for the show. So, I will be starting on my channel, my celebration for my anniversary of being an affiliate. And that means we're going to do a giveaway of a Steam key every single day on my Discord server. So, if you guys have Steam, have a PC that you can game on, then feel free to go join my Discord server, because I'm going to be giving away a code every single day of the month of October.
Well, I've got a Steam account. I'm just waiting for you to gift me a gaming computer.
Hey, Mike, your computer is gameable, just not heavy games. You could probably play like GTA 5 on it and stuff.
Get out of it.
Swear to God, I've seen people do it. Even
I
without
will not put Grand Theft Auto on this machine.
Okay. Telling you, you could probably play Phasmophobia on it, no problem. All you really need is a GPU. Slap a GPU in that thing and you're good to go. And I think have I not sent you one? There's a low profile one that you can run.
You said that there was one coming out, but you didn't say whether it had come out yet or not.
Pretty sure it's out. I think I may have taken a look for it the other day. If I could find the link for it, I'll send it to you. But yeah, there is a 4050, I think it's called, coming out.
Okay.
And it's a low profile graphics card that fits in pretty much it. Because your PC is skinny, right? It's like it's not 20 centimeters wide. It's probably what, 13, 14?
I don't know.
Because normal PCs are
Mike, read the chat.
20 centimeters wide. Half-inch your PC. G.
Oh, I think you were PC.
Yeah. Yeah, nice try, Jenny. I'm going to inspect your luggage before you leave.
Please, Jen.
All right, Jenny, he's got plenty. He's got like fucking 8 or 9 or something. I'm sure you can get one of them.
No. Only 7.
Yeah, only 7.
Only that, Jen. You could just make that pile of boxes behind Nick a little less. 2 or 3 boxes. He won't notice.
I think the boxes are empty.
If she could lift this thing out of here, then be my guest.
Why, is it an empty case?
No. Oh no, it's full.
Okay. What's wrong with that one then?
Nothing. It's actually a pretty badass build. What's wrong with that one? I take offense to that, Mike.
What's wrong with that one? It's a Sunday. He has one for every day of the week. Literally.
Well, I mean, technically you're not wrong. This is my Sunday PC. Oh no, this one is my Monday PC. Boom. This means I can still game while I'm there. Oh yeah, of course. But of course. Can't hear me. Well, no kidding. It's a cardioid mic. Yeah. Shut up.
And what the fuck is wrong with them?
Helps when he... No, only this PC has viruses on it. All other PCs are only connected to the internet to download games. It helps when you get the single in your area of viruses. Yeah. All right, we're going to wrap it up. But we're going to drop
I've
you
just
off.
thought of another film that I used to watch a lot.
Oh, boy.
War Games.
Oh, that's a good
I
one.
was going to mention that.
Yep. I watched... that actually inspired me to watch the last Starfighter.
Would you like to play a game?
I love their idea of like coding and hacking back then.
What was the name of the computer?
It was like, please hack. Oh, fuck. I don't remember.
Joshua.
That's right.
That's
It's
funny.
named after Dr. Faulkner's dead son.
Oh. All right. I'm going to drop you guys off with a really good art streamer this time. His name's 600. He is a little ghosty character. No one's ever heard his real voice or seen his real face, but he's really cool, and he's drawing, well, looks like himself right now. But you guys, I think, would enjoy him. Make sure you go give him a follow. Let's get a raid message in chat. Just, what's your favorite cheese? How about that? We'll put the little cheese emotes in there for you guys. Do. Oop, too far. Where's the stinky cheese? There's the stinky cheese. All right. I'm going to drop you guys a raid message. Make sure you guys... He's the Irish of the art community. That's right. Drop this raid message in when we get there. And say hi. Give him a follow. And we'll see you guys next week for more randomness. Zan, thanks for being here.
No worries.
And yeah. Anything else anyone wants to tell people about? One man
No,
stands.
what?
Yeah. One man stands. There's G's links. If no one is... Come on, everyone's heard of G. And
That's
his
it.
music. There we go. We got his links
And
in
it's
there.
not shit.
It's not shit.
It's definitely not shit.
So don't be fooled into thinking it's going to be shit, because it's not shit.
It's not shit. There we go.
Definitely not.
It's professionally made shit.
All right, guys. We're going to
I
raid
don't
out of
think
here.
Your first album.
It is good, man. Can't wait for the next one. We'll see you guys on the other
Get
side
the finger out.
on Six's channel. All right. We'll see you next week. Bye, everyone. Don't forget, piss flaps.
Anchor.